exciting days for us at MTV because we're launching Guy on the Block.
Galen, you mean people don't know you? Come on, that's Galen, who's been on MTV for much longer than she looks.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you guys.
Yes, Addy,
thank you guys for all coming out here, middle of the week. Galen was talking about Solitsvilla, and I actually pulled out some very interesting numbers today. The last season of Solitsvilla was the first time any show in the youth genre crossed 100 million viewers for one single season.
Woo!
For us, that's a massive number. It's also a show that was #1 for every single week that it was on air. So we were on air for 21 weeks, and for every one of those 21 weeks, we were #1 on air. So I think we're really proud of it. The show has 4.5 million fans on Facebook who are deeply engaged. We have an active Twitter community. So it's exciting to bring Solitsvilla back. And what's really kept this show alive is the fact that we've managed to, change it around every year. And before I go any further, I think I must say thank you to a few people who make this show what it is. You say I'm the captain of the ship, but the captain of the ship that puts the show on air. There's Shalini. Shalini Sethi was the head of programming. She's somewhere here, but Shalini, thank you for putting the show. Debbie's our creative director at MTV. All of our massive reality franchises have Debbie sitting right behind them. I think the stuff that we do, today we live in a world where collaboration is key. And our long-term production partners on this show and a lot of other stuff that we do, Colosseum and their CEO, Lalit Sharma is here as well. Lalit's made this show alive. And while we have old partners, we're also very happy this year to have some new partners and our co-producers in Vikas Gupta's Lost Boy Productions. So these guys have really put together some really smashing content. But before we go a little bit further, let me talk to you about what makes Solitsvilla so exciting, right? So last year, we took a bunch of celebrities, which is going to be what's breaking this Saturday on MTV.
Hands together for Rannvijay!
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm going to stand next to you, Rannvijay, because very rarely do I actually seem to be taller than him, but today is one of those days, thanks to my heels.
I'll tell you something about the show. Did the first season 7-8 years ago, and मुझे लाइफ में एक चीज बहुत पसंद है, सबको लगता है एडवेंचर और बाइक्स वगैरह, लेकिन I love love. और ये एक ऐसा शो है जहाँ पर everybody comes to find love. So I really wanted to go back, and this time MTV was really kind enough to say, do you want to do Solitsvilla 8? And the opportunity to work with Sunny, and especially on a show where boys and girls are looking and fighting for love. I couldn't miss this opportunity, and we had a blast in Goa. और गर्मी तो बढ़ी गई थी, आपने देख लिया वो AV. सिर्फ टेम्परेचर गर्म नहीं था वहाँ पर. Boys और girls, इन्होंने जो किया है, आपको उसका sneak peek भी आपने देख लिया. It was amazing. What a season we had, and I'm really excited for everybody to see this show.
Well, Rannvijay, a quick question to you. इस season में आप हैं, ये ही अलग है. After the first season, you're back on the 8th season, and we're so excited about it. But tell us what makes Season 8 of Solitsvilla different from any other season we've seen so far.
First of all, this is about what women want, the way to a woman's heart. अभी एक रास्ता नहीं है. मेरे हिसाब से, if I know anything about women, अगर कोई आदमी ये कहता है कि उनको पता है what women want, he's wrong. He doesn't know it. I don't know if women know what they want, like 100%. There are times when a girl will be like, I really like this shoe. And when she sees somebody else wearing this shoe, she's like, I don't like this shoe.
I don't like this shoe.
So, बहुत confusing, and that's the beauty that जब आप एक ऐसा show कर रहे हो जहाँ पर contestants को आप अलग-अलग competitions दे रहे हो कि what women want कैसे, and it's a learning curve for me also. अच्छा, okay, so this is what a woman wants now, but later she might not like it. So it depends on the mood, but basics are very important. Chivalry, respect, humor. ये सब चीजें जो वर्ल्ड में कॉमन है, जो लड़कियों को पसंद है. उसके अलावा लड़कियों को सेंसिटिव लड़के भी पसंद है, पर एडवेंचरस भी पसंद है, ऐसे जो उनको प्रोटेक्ट करें लेकिन ओवर प्रोटेक्टिव ना हो, पोजेसिव ना हो, स्पेस भी दें लेकिन
ज़्यादा space
सही
भी ना
टाइम पे
दे।
सही चीज भी करे. So
बिल्कुल.
it is very interesting to know what women want, or it's a learning curve for all of us. But thankfully, Sunny ने कुछ सिखाया सब लड़कों को भी, मुझे भी. And धीरे-धीरे जब audience ये एक-एक episode देखेंगे, उनको भी पता लग जाएगा what is the way to a woman's heart.
Well, what's the way to a woman's heart? That's a great thing that you've
Ice
ended that
cream,
with. Ice cream.
Cooking, मतलब list
No,
खत्म
but
ही
then
नहीं होती.
ice cream, then we'd get fat. Then again, we'd like change our mind. There are lots of
Women
things.
never look fat, Galen.
We-
By the way, you're
That
looking
is-
so good,
Oh my God,
so hot,
100
fit.
marks to you, Rannvijay, out of 50. That is great. All right. One thing I want to ask you is that we know Rannvijay, as Addy rightly said, as being the ultimate roadie. Everyone looks up to him because he's that adventurous guy. He's the guy who's out there on these bikes and so macho and all of this. And now he's being really humble about it. But इस बार जनरली आपको देखते हैं हम स्क्रीन पे दो गंजों के साथ में, एक इस साइड पे एक उस साइड पे होस्ट करते हुए. We love them. I hope they are not here, or else I'll be in trouble. But this time, how was it hosting with the supremely gorgeous Sunny Leone? Tell us about your experience.
No, I have to have a question. From hosting a show with two bald guys for 10, 11 years,
Yeah.
how did it feel to host a show with Sunny?
So, first of all, the first time I met her was for this promo, where we're supposed to be, you know, we have some chemistry and all. And, Sunny was just released the film and she came on the set. And I was like, okay, jaldi kaam hoga, whatever, we'll have to wait. She is by far one of the nicest persons to work with. Very cool, very, like, she's also very goofy and funny. And she loves to just, chill. ऐसा नहीं है कि अच्छा काम हो गया, short हो गया, okay, मैं वापस van में जा रही हूँ. No, she's very cool, very chilled out. And I think इतनी गर्मी में जिस हिसाब से हम लोगों ने काम किया and जिस professionalism से हम लोगों ने काम किया, that is what has made this show so special. And that's the respect that we get from the kids, the contestants. And when they look at Sunny and me doing all of those things, they also go for it, man, 100%. So I have to give a big round of applause for Sunny. To work with her was an amazing, amazing experience. Even the crew, Debbie has worked with her last year. Colosseum has worked with her last year. And they were telling me, when you work with her, you will love it. And that's exactly what's happened. So is she listening to all of this? Because I'm hoping
she may be
दोबारा
listening
repeat
to
करना
it.
पड़ेगा मुझे.
Well, that's great to hear, Rannvijay. And now we've spoken so much about Sunny. It's only fair that we have her right here on this stage with us. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the beautiful, the gorgeous, the sexy host of Splits. Guys, please, everybody take a seat. This is going to take a while. Have some more of this later. यार कर लेंगे साथ में कर लेंगे, पहले ये खत्म कर ले पहले. Right, some quick questions. Sunny, this is your second season here. We loved you the last season. The audience loved you. We at MTV had a blast watching you. Tell us what made you come back this season to host MTV Splitsvilla yet again.
Well, last year, when this question was asked to me, I grew up watching MTV. बचपन से MTV देख रही हूँ. And I've always wanted to be a part of a show like this. I've always wanted to be a part of a brand, part of MTV. And this is like a dream for me to be able to do this. And a second time, it was just as fun, if not more fun. We had a great time shooting. And I knew that these kids would be crazy. They would be insane. There would be so much fun to watch, watching their progression from the first day to the very last day. It's a very interesting thing to watch.
Well, it has been a great journey for both of you, I'm pretty sure. this season is all about finding a man finding his way to a woman's heart. And you are very clearly this season's love guru, is what I've heard, or is what I've been told. Tell us a little bit more about that. How was playing this role for you?
Well, मैंने बहुत कोशिश किया to give these kids good advice. I would talk from my perspective, what a woman likes, what I would like a man to do, or my experiences in the past with different relationships or different situations. Because वो जो situations होते villa में, they actually happen in real life as well. Maybe not to this dramatic level, but they do exactly. But they do happen. So I did try to give them as much advice as possible.
Okay, I'm sure there are a lot of guys out here who would like to know a little bit of that advice too. Is there any mantra as such that guys need to know? You know, when you're dealing, these are a few things you need to take care of. This is a sure shot way to a woman's heart. Like Rannvijay gave us a few. What would be your list?
Respect, chivalry, the ability to listen, but actually not in this ear, out the other listen, but to retain the information that the woman is saying, the girl is saying to you. And I know, you know, for our kids, for Solitsvilla, both young, they're all young, they all have their own set of how things should be in life, but as you get older, you notice that you should listen to what a woman wants. Because I'm sure a lot of husbands here will agree, happy wife, happy life.
Well, to sum up the question here, what made Solitsvilla Season 8 special for you? What is it that makes this season different from the others?
Well, I hosted only...
Thank you, yeah, thanks.
I was actually just, you know, you jumped the gun, but I was going to say Rannvijay definitely made it a lot of fun. We laughed a lot, both masti kiya, both kaam kiya. We worked many, many hours, some day 20 hours, 22 hours, no sleep, but that's the reality of reality television, is you have to go with the flow, and that was a lot of fun. We shot in Goa. Bahut garmi tha, but
Yeah, Goa is one of those places where everybody's like, wow, yeah, what a life. You guys, you went to Goa to work, huh? Wow. But if you actually realize, standing out in the sun for 5-6 hours straight, and kudos to Sunny, you know, not one problem ever, always. We had such a blast.
Yeah.
And the kids this time, they're also really, really nice, enthusiastic kids. Actually, I enjoyed Solitsvilla 7 also, and we got some great statistics that Addy just told us, highest viewed and all of that. So I think the kids last time were also great, but this time the lot that we have are amazing.
Well, they're just getting better, and on that note, it's about time we introduced you to our lovely boys. There are celebrity boys that are going to feature on this season of Solitsvilla Season 8. All right, so with a huge round of applause, we request you to please welcome them as they come one by one on stage, beginning with this year's winner of MTV Roadies X2. Please put your hands together for Prince Narula.
Is he a celebrity? How's he a celebrity?
He's getting there.
He just won Roadies.
He just
Well done.
won
Congratulations,
Roadies, guys.
man. Abhi पिछले हफ्ते Roadies finale hua, and Prince won Roadies, and because of that, MTV thought to have him on Solitsvilla.
Also, he's Mr. Punjab 2014. Wow, that's fantastic.
Okay, I'll give you a little secret.
Okay, we have a secret coming from Sunny.
When the promos come, they'll show this part of that episode. He knows how to flex every single muscle in his back. It's insane. For all the ladies out there are going to go bonkers.
For all of you who are looking for that, you know who to go to.
Prince के लिए बहुत मुश्किल है अपना शर्ट अपने बदन पे रखना. इसके कुछ उदाहरण आपको इस शो में मिल जाएंगे, right? तो जैसे ही मौका मिलता है, मौका ना भी हो,
तो भी.
देख लेना आप. So
Lovely.
watch out for that.
So that's our first contestant on MTV Solitsvilla Season 8, Prince Narula. Up next, we have Rannvijay Singh Rathod. Put your hands together for him, guys. He recently shot for Man's World magazine, and he has won the title at a fashion-based pageant. He's also done a negative role for a TV show, but I'm sure on Solitsvilla, it's all about love. All right, up next, we have...
वीरेन के बारे में 2-3 चीजें बोलना चाहूँगा.
please.
A man who has one code, and that code is honor. और कहीं ना कहीं इस जर्नी पर स्प्लिट्सविला की you will see जो मैं आज बोल रहा हूँ, that code of honor, you will see why I said it. So watch out for that in this guy.
Watch out for Viren, guys. All right. Up next, we have Utkarsh Gupta. Can we have Utkarsh here?
Sunny, Uttu is on stage. What do you want to do?
Well, as you all know, Utkarsh plays the character of Dhruv on MTV's Kaisi Ye Yariyan, and he is already loved by a lot of girls. So I'm sure Splitsvilla would have been a cakewalk for this guy.
Now, इसके बारे में एक चीज बोलूं, way to a woman's heart.
I know.
What is it?
It's a flip.
It's a flip. He dances his way to a woman's heart.
Really? Oh my God, check that out. Ladies, come on, a huge round of applause for Utkarsh. Thank you so much. Up next.
Utkarsh was the cutie of the house, not just for the girls, even for the boys. The boys are like,
so.
"Kitna cute hai sir, ye isko kya bole hum?" So I think that's his USP.
Well, up next we have Yash Pandit. Put your hands together for Yash, guys. Yash Pandit is a Bollywood and a television actor. He recently played a lead role in a popular TV show. Let's hear a little bit about Yash, guys.
Yash ki journey mein actually I'll throw this answer to Sunny because she said a few things a few times about Yash, and they're the nicest things. So yeah,
Well,
Sunny.
As everybody will see when they watch the show, Yash's character he's really quiet, and he's never been on a show like this before. He's never experienced some of the things that we've experienced emotionally, physically. And I was always in the Yash corner saying, Yash, I know you can do this. You are a strong person. You're a strong man. And we need you to step up to that. I wanted him to come outside of the shell that he was in.
One of the things that you'll see about Yash during the course of the show is that he has changed from what he was. जिस दिन वो आए थे, वो एक यश थे, और जिस दिन वो गए हैं, he was a different man. He changed, and that is one of the most. I have goosebumps when I say this. Moments of this year's season when you realize what happened to you.
All right, that's Yash for you, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we have Ahmad Mintu. Yes.
Woo!
Ahmad was.
We'll have Ahmad तो आ रहा है, लेकिन उससे पहले उत्कर्ष mimicking what Ahmad is. एक बार हो जाए mimicry.
All right.
Come
There
on.
you go.
Ahmad कैसे करता था?
You need a mic for it?
No, it's okay.
Just hand gestures, his body language.
Okay.
तो मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि वो सही था, लेकिन तुम ही बोल लो यार.
Well, बहुत ही sweet है. He follows that by बहुत ही sweet है. A little bit about Ahmad. Ahmad was recently seen in the Yep Me TVC with Shah Rukh Khan and has done about 30 different commercials. Let's hear it for Ahmad, guys. Woo! And finally, we have Ishan Chipper. Yeah, all right. This guy's got swag. He's born in India but is brought up in the United Kingdom. International Desi hai, by the way. Ji haan. You've modeled in the United Kingdom and done shows in London and Glasgow. That's pretty fantastic, man. How was Splitsvilla 8 for you?
Amazing, one of the best experience of my life.
All right, let's hear it from the host. What do they have to say about him?
Ishan, move on.
Wait. Ishan का मुंह कभी बंद नहीं होता है. He's always like this.
एक ऐसा बंदा जो किसी भी situation में, he was like, मैं यहाँ पे मजे करने आया हूँ, मस्ती करने आया हूँ, और मैं मजे कर रहा हूँ. ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस नहीं लिया इसने, but जब इसका कुछ ऐसा कनेक्शन हुआ, स्ट्रेस तो आता है बेटे.
But जब स्ट्रेस आता था, मुंह बंद होता था.
All right. The only way to keep his mouth shut was when stress arrived. All right.
Okay,
So
before you send them, I want to do one small exercise that Sunny and me did. This is the surprise for Prasanna. She's like, what is he going to do? All right, we're going to play that song, जो इस साल का गाना है. And there's a bit of these steps that me and Sunny have done. All of you have to do that with me. All right, Sunny?
मैं भूल गई steps, but
You don't have to do it. वो चल रहा होगा. We'll tell them what to do. Start it from the beginning. We'll do the first verse. This is for brother, you. Yeah? Let's go.
boys ready? Yeah. All right. Audience ready? नहीं ready हो? चलो यार. Okay. Let's do this.
We'll do it for you.
Okay then. Okay.
There, you. Sunny, you want to do it or you want to sit? I don't remember the steps. You don't have, just have to stand
How fantastic was that, guys? This is what Splitsvilla Season 8 is going to promise you, and a lot more, the way to a woman's heart. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We request you to please take your seats. Not all the gentlemen, other than one picture with everyone. Sorry, I thought that was done. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, boys. One. Right, guys, ये हम फिर से कर लेंगे बाद में. For now, guys, please. Thoda veli, thambunza. Hey, boss, bahut ho raha hai. Guys, please. Okay. We're gonna do this soon. Okay, we'll get the solos done first. Pehle aap. Okay, let's take Sunny's solos first, please. E24, please stage पर आ जाइए. पुनीत सिंह जी. All right, up next, Rannvijay. Would you want to pick one up? No one. Only one. Yeah. All right, Rannvijay. Read the name out, Rannvijay, from your chit.
Wait. I'm being nice to him. Amit Ramse, Z News.
Yay! Pick up.
अभी अगर नहीं आ रहा तो अमित आराम से हो जाएगा. All right, next.
Next we have Abhishek Datta from News X. And finally,
Ashutosh.
okay. So आपसे क्वेश्चन ये पूछा गया था कि what do women really want or what do they love? So quickly, out of the four of y'all, the best answer will be selected by Rannvijay and Sunny, and you will be given a prize. So let's start. What do you think? What do you think is the way to a woman's heart? What do women want?
Right. What I wrote was generosity, which is required because we tend to fight with our girlfriends. Like, I have had that experience, and it's important that, you know, if she's got a point to make, I've got a point to make. If at all she's found guilty at some point of time, it's important that I forgive her and give her a second.
Forgive her.
Guy is digging his grave.
Oh.
He is digging his grave, guys. If she's found guilty, women are never guilty, my friend.
Who said so?
The woman. What about you?
Wait. I want to know, what did you buy this girlfriend when you made the mistake?
I said that I forgive her. It's important to...
Well, that's the generosity. Oh, sorry.
बड़ा दिल का बहुत बड़ा दिल है आपका. Hey, माफ किया. जा.
I just hope your girlfriend's not in the audience. Seriously. Yeah. She's not, right? Which is why itna. Okay. What's your answer?
What I have written is flowers, that's it. But I think, you know, there is like anything which is most expensive, a girl would like that.
That's not true. Right, ladies?
Ladies? No?
थोड़ा emotion डालो.
Okay. What about you? What do you think women really, really want?
कोई जज नहीं. हेलो. कोई जज नहीं कर सकता. बिल्कुल जैसा पहले कहा था वही लिखा भी है कि कोई जज नहीं कर सकता. 5 मिनट पहले कुछ और डिसाइड किया होगा और 5 मिनट में बदल जाएगा. क्या मौसम हो जाएगा कुछ नहीं पता.
ये तो बड़े स्मार्ट निकले. रणविजय का आंसर कॉपी पेस्ट कर लिया इसने.
What is it? This is a package from somewhere? 5 points for MTV for doing this amazing. This is very nice.
All right.
Me? Okay.
And finally, आप मुझे बताइए, what do you think women really want?
It's love no matter how the way you do. They want love just and some expensive things. And basically the love, like no matter what they do.
All I have to say is all four of you better be watching Solitsvilla this season.
All right.
Rannvijay and
Oh, ये कहाँ से आया?
Sunny.
Whoa. Pro tip. Hashtag pro tip.
If nothing has happened till the third date, then she's probably there for food. ऐसा होता है?
Basically, अगर third date तक कुछ नहीं हुआ तो basically the food in that place is very nice.
Absolutely.
ये पता लग जाना चाहिए.
Yes. Well, we don't know what which answer is right or wrong, but the people at MTV right here and Sunny and Rannvijay are extremely generous. They're going to give you these vouchers nonetheless, but for our own satisfaction, let's know which answer do you guys think is the most right.
All answers same ही थे.
I think women love the emotion with which you say things to them, or even if it's a small thing, how you give it to them. That's more important than, it doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be, even if it's a flower or whatever. So there's a lot of things, and like Sunny said, कि अगर आप इस साल का Solitsvilla देखेंगे, तो आपको शायद कुछ और पता लगेगा कि women जो हैं उनको क्या चाहिए, and what is a way to a woman's heart. So please watch and learn.
All right, let's have Sunny and Rannvijay hand out the vouchers to our lovely friends from the media. Please put your hands together, guys. I like this guy's answer. They want love and expensive things. And love.
Thank you so much, guys. Best of luck.
All right, thank you so much, friends. Okay, it's finally time for us to throw the floor open for question and answers. Please keep the questions relevant to the show, and let's begin. I'd also like to invite Addy back on stage, Aditya Swami, the channel head for MTV India.
Oh, तुमने बाद में join किया था ना? You have to call him the big boss.
The big boss. Let's have the big boss back on stage, and he's already back. Please take your seats.
Okay, Sunny, hosting the show with Rannvijay. How was it?
It was nice. बहुत मज़ा आया. I had a lot of fun. हमने बहुत मस्ती किया. And like I said before, it was a completely different experience this time because Rannvijay's personality is, as you see, it's loud, it's funny. He has so much energy, and it makes it very, very easy to work with somebody like this. And yes, it's infectious. So I had a lot of fun.
Sunny, was your husband insecure
For
hosting with Rannvijay? And did he try ways to get into your walk into your heart?
So just so you guys know, Rannvijay is married. He has a beautiful wife. I have a great relationship with both of them. So the answer to that is absolutely not. My husband's a very secure man, as you guys can imagine. Everything that we've gone through with our lives. He's an angel. He's very secure. He's a man. And I don't think that he would ever feel insecure at all.
Just someone please pass on a mic to her, please.
Please pass on a mic to her. हाँ जी.
Adding to it, आपकी नई शादी हुई है. सनी लियोनी की hotness से आपकी wife कितनी insecure हुई?
Actually, Sunny and my wife are great friends. बहुत सारे इन्होंने dinners winners किए. इनके interest एक जैसे हैं. बिल्कुल भी ऐसा नहीं हुआ यार. Actually, जब मैंने शादी की ना, वो इसीलिए की क्योंकि ऐसी कोई problem होगी नहीं तो मैं नहीं करता.
Well, his wife is from the U.S. So actually, क्या हुआ जब हम dinner करते थे, Priyanka and I ज़्यादा बात करते थे and Rannvijay ऐसे बैठते थे. So he probably felt left out.
I was feeling insecure of my wife and Sunny getting along so much.
Rannvijay, hi. I believe you're hosting Solitsvilla for the first time here.
There.
Hi.
You know me.
How are you?
Great. So you're hosting Solitsvilla for the first time. So from roadies to Solitsvilla, how has the transition been?
I did the first season. That was a story of two boys from roadies who were looking for love. The reason was the same that I came this side this time because I really do believe in love. And I think everybody should give it their... When we were in school and college, everybody was really worried about being successful, finding a career. And सबने उसके लिए खूब ट्रेनिंग किया, खूब पापड़ बेले. लेकिन एक अच्छा प्यार, एक अच्छा पार्टनर पाने के लिए कहीं पर भी कोई भी जगह नहीं है जहाँ पे आप टेस्ट किए जाते हो. This is the only place in a fun way, in a way where you test your limits for love. And I really think कि एक ऐसा शो है जहाँ पर इस चीज के लिए, प्यार के लिए इन लड़कों को या ऐसे यूथ को कहीं पे भी टेस्ट नहीं किया जाता. So I think that's why I want to be back. And of course, the opportunity to work with Sunny. And the way MTV is, you know, there was a time when people would tune into MTV to watch videos back when it was launched. Today, for the youth, you want to see fiction, you want to see music, you want to see cool adventure reality shows. Everything is on the channel. So I would love to work with the channel in every capacity. And especially Splitsvilla doing so well. I was really happy and honored. And after doing the whole season, I'm really that I took this decision because we had such a blast. And it's going to be awesome.
Sunny?
Sunny,
Here.
There, right at the back.
Sunny, celebrities like Rakhi Sawant and Salina Jetli making some baseless and useless comment regarding you. Does it hurt you as an individual, as a celebrity?
No, because in your question, you had already given the answer. They're useless and they're baseless. And it is extremely unprofessional. You never see an actor or an actress at a certain level saying anything bad about anybody else in the way that they have. So it's their prerogative. They want to be categorized in the same box. So I can't do anything about it. Jo bolna bol do. Mere liye theek hai.
Sunny, congratulations. We've just got to know that you're doing a film with Akshay. You know, you have a cameo in Sing is Bling. So congratulations to you on that. In a recent interview, you told us that, you know, the level of acceptance in Bollywood is very low when it comes to you. So do you feel things are changing now since you're working with A-listers?
Well, I'm not sure about anything that you're talking about, but as far as acceptance goes, I have acceptance from my fans. I have acceptance from this channel, from MTV, which is very important to me. Being a part of a brand like MTV, being able to be in movies is something that I've always wanted. So I have the acceptance where I want it. When it comes to A-listers, dekhte kya hota hai future mein.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry. Yeah. Addy would like to add something to that.
I don't know if you heard me say earlier that Splitsvilla Season 7, for the first time, there's no show in our genre that has ever got 100 million viewers. And that happened with Splitsvilla 7. And she was on that show. That was the first season that she did. So I think the fans, what the audience says is what matters to everybody, right? So that's a number that we're going to beat this year now.
Also a humble request.
No pressure on us.
We request you to keep the questions specifically to the show and not about anything else. We're here to discuss this season of Splitsvilla, which, as I said before, is going to be the biggest and the best season. So we're going to take 2 more questions before we wrap up. Anyone? Yeah.
Sunny, can you give us some tips as to people who have recently been... Yeah, can you give us some tips for people who have recently been through a breakup and how to deal with the breakup?
Come for Splitsvilla auditions, brother. Aja.
Well, there were a few moments is show mein where we saw some people break down. Aisa hua that actual breakdown, crying, upset. Aisa lag raha tha ki they're devastated by the heartbreak that happens. And wo advice maine tab di thi was, I promise you, you're going to wake up tomorrow and everything is going to change. And it's going to get better. It's not the end of the world. And I think when you put that in perspective, when you're going through a breakup, if you can just tell yourself, get a good night's rest, think about things. It's okay to be upset. Upset to hona hai. When you're breaking up with someone, it's never easy. But there's always a tomorrow. These kids are so young that there's many fish in the sea, and you know, it'll get better, and that's about the best advice I could give them.
And we're taking the last question.
Aditya,
Haan ji, sir.
Aditya, question.
Haan ji.
Hello.
पंजाबी ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ 'ਚ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਵੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਸੀਗੇ ਕੁਝ ਐਂਡ सनी अंडरस्टैंड्स पंजाबी ते कुछ जोक्स जो पंजाबी वाले होते हैं हमने पंजाबी में हमारे बहुत मजे किए एंड it's the fact that when you have fun together, when you work really hard together, जो उसका रिजल्ट होता है वो अच्छा होता है एंड होपफुली जब आप देखोगे तो आपको भी अच्छा ही लगेगा.
All right, and the last question here, this lady.
Aditya,
Yeah, there.
Disha from Indian Television.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Congratulations for the new season. Just wanted to know the new advertisers and sponsors on board. Aditya.
Yeah, you see the list right behind us. We have Carbon.
Say it.
Yeah.
They've said it so many times.
We had to say it so many times.
Carbon Smart, MTV Splitsvilla, powered by Airtel, Schmitten, and brought to you by Sprayman, Glam Up, Manforce, and Bacardi Breezer.
And more new amount of advertisers.
That's enough for one mouthful, but as you see the show on Saturday, you'll see all the advertisers on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Natasha from the Deccan Chronicle. Hi. My question is for Aditya. Why Sunny again? Like, what made you, get her on board again?
Well, I think we've always done things with a longer-term perspective. All of our shows, you can see in multiple seasons. We are in the, we've done a show for 12 years. This is the 8th season. I think we've always tried to experiment with hosts, especially on Splitsvilla. I think in Sunny, we found someone who really brings a lot of freshness to the show. I think she's come as a friend to the contestants. I think the contestants were always felt they were in a pressure cooker. They needed a friend, and I think she brought that new angle into the show. And the fact that we had a smashing season, brings her back. But what we thought is we should change the combination around, and that's why this time we have Rannvijay with Sunny, and we think that's a new combination. For the first time, we're giving our audience as well.
From the kids, you've been told that I'm strict. And how do I define a man? My definition of a man is someone who is strong, who is intelligent. That doesn't mean that they need to be book smart with this and this degree. That means smart in how they think and how they treat people. A man who is kind, generous with love, everybody, and supportive. Because we live in a time where women are doing exactly what they want to do. Those limitations that maybe we once had, those barriers that we once had, they are slowly dwindling away. So a man that is secure, that understands how important it is for a woman to be successful along with her husband or her boyfriend.
Well,
I think
that's a
those
great
are qualities
note.
that are important.
Sorry, that's a great note to end on. Thank you so much for being a part of this amazing press launch. We request the electronic media to now come ahead and do the group bites. And the rest of you all, please feel free to go ahead and grab some munchies.
उधर से, they want to do it from there. So, आपके वहाँ से कोई सवाल पूछ लो, हम लोग यहाँ पर बैठकर जवाब दे देंगे.
For all those of you who want to do a group bite, and for the rest of you, you can please go ahead and help yourself to some munchies.
क्या खाने के लिए है सामान? Yay! Do you guys need mics? They're done.